Why would anyone do something like that?
Could Avalanche really be
Should have
behind
gone
all
to
this?
Sector 3 instead.
We were out on a date when it
Wanted the train
happened.
for Sector 2.
All I want to
They
do
even
is
have
pass
hotels
out.
down there.
Thank goodness I made the train.
Could Avalanche
Should've gone
really
to
be
Sector
behind all
3
this?
instead.
The office.
Why would anyone do something like that?
They even have hotels
I
down
wanted
there.
the train for Sector 2.
Nightmares about those fires.
We were out on a date when it
Should
happened.
have gone to Sector 3 instead.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
Can't believe I'm excited to see the slums.
The flames were brighter than the sun.
They even have hotels down
Wanted
there.
the train for Sector 2.
All I want to do is pass out.
Should have gone to Sector 3 instead.
When it happened.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
Glad it won't be me cleaning up the office.
They even have hotels down there.
I made the
I
train.
wanted the train for Sector 2.
I'm gonna have
Should have gone
nightmares
to
about
Sector
those
3
fires.
instead.
Why would anyone do something like
Could
that?
Avalanche really be behind all this?
They even have hotels down there.
The flames were brighter than the sun.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
All I
Should have
want
gone
to do
to
is
Sector
pass
3
out.
instead.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
We were out on a date when it
They even have
happened.
hotels down there.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
All I want to do is pass
Why
out.
would anyone
Should
do
have gone to
something
Sector
like
3
that?
instead.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
Can't believe I'm excited to see the slums.
Thank
They
goodness
even
I
have
made the
hotels
train.
down there.
I wanted the train for Sector
I'm
2.
gonna have nightmares about those
The
fires.
flames were brighter than the sun.
Should have gone to Sector 3 instead.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
Out.
Why would anyone do something like
They
that?
even have hotels down there.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
Slums.
We were out on a
Should have
date
gone
when
to
it
Sector
happened.
3 instead.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
Glad it won't be me cleaning up the office.
I made
They
the
even
train.
have hotels down there.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
I'm gonna have nightmares about those
Should
fires.
have gone to Sector
The
3
flames
instead.
were brighter than the sun.
Could Avalanche really be behind all this?
All I want to do is pass out.
We were out on a date
They
when it
even have
happened.
hotels down there.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
Can't believe I'm excited to
Should
see
have
the
gone to Sector
slums.
3
Why
instead.
would anyone do something like that?
Could Avalanche really be behind all
I'm
this?
gonna have nightmares about those
The
fires.
flames
They
were
even have
brighter than the
hotels
sun.
down there.
I wanted the train for Sector 2.
Glad it won't be me cleaning up the
Should
office.
have gone to Sector 3 instead.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hey,
You
got a
see, my
sec?
daughter now lives in Sector 8, so
You're, holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector
have they
8?
caught the
I'm a soldier.
perpetrators yet?
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe
You
not.
see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so... Have they caught the perpetrators yet? You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8, so...
Right now!
I just want to get home. It's like the end of days.
Guess the plate's not so safe. Some people say Wu-Tai's involved.
You see the size of that fire? No guards here, right?
Just wanted to feel home.
What if other reactors were hit as well?
Why don't you learn to take a hint, buddy?
Little help, Cloud? Please?
I'm sure Sector 7's affected too.
Nah, Shinra wouldn't let that happen.
What kind of maniacs would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Oh dear.
I didn't hear anything.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level. Atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth.
Are you sure you haven't
How are
seen my
people
husband?
here taking the news?
I'm going on a ghost hunt. Guess I'll stop by one of the food stands. Talk about weird. I'm going on a ghost hunt.
Of course no.
Somehow.
How about it, baby girl?
How about what?
Train services have confirmed.
I feel like it's so the Mako reaction is
We ain't got shit like that here. How about one that tastes like
sweetie.
this?
He's pulling some OT one
Some guys on the train.
One slum slider with extra black milk, please.
How about some soup? You got it.
I think he's over by the TV.
What kind of parents?
Dumb Plady's only had it.
I've never seen anything like it before.
It's like a giant candle lighting up the whole nightmare. Fires everywhere.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet?
That hot shower can't come soon enough. I can barely tell my skin from all the ash and sweat.
When I get back, it's refueling time.
And you, Jesse?
I don't know. Figure out how I screwed up?
Ha! You're such a kidder.
Once again,
Glad I got today off.
Am I still going to have it?
What do you know? That ain't half bad. This monkey guy. Yeah. Thanks.
Arlene.
Daddy, you're home!
That's right, Angel, I am. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I picked up a Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
Do you mind keeping Marlene company until I'm done with this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
The administration has issued assurances that they are doing everything in their power to provide aid to those most in need. As yet, no group has claimed responsibility for the attack, but security services are working tirelessly to identify those involved. If you have any information to prove the identity of the perpetrators, please contact the nearest public security officer or security headquarters.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that. Hey! The hell you think you're doing, scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey, I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right, but just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Right. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy? Did the people who died all return to the planet?
Of course.
before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shinra.
When the Mako reactor exploded, wow, did the ground shake. It was crazy.
I heard about that on the news.
Don't you have anything?
Thought some guy from Walmart was hitting on you earlier. How'd that go?
Not good at all.
Apparently he was fishing for info on our
So,
site.
you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So,
what's going to happen to
it
us?
wasn't that bad?
How will this affect
It
us?
was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with Seventh Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate. Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow. It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Guess it's time for introductions. Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.